Aloha, love pups. I'm Althemia Mele, a Hawaiian spirit VTuber, and today we are going to be playing Close to Obsession, which is a game made by the same person who played You and Him, which we also played earlier in the history of this channel. I'll link that down below in the description if you want to check me out playing it. But for those of you that are wondering, Allie, why are you streaming? Allie, why are you playing this game and not streaming it? Well, because from what I understand, this game is only about roughly 15 minutes long, and I don't want to stream a game for only 15 minutes when I stream for usually 3 hours. So, we're going to do something a little bit different, and by different, I mean we're going to be recording. So, let's get to it. Bronson Street, 10:30 p.m. Let me move my character a little bit more. You cradle a warm cup of tea in your hands, provided by the EMTs, when a police officer approaches you. Welp. You see, apparently this Yandere got the upper hand on me. Oh dear. They're tall, about 5'10", and dressed in pressed black slacks and a button-down shirt. A reverse smile tugs at their lips. The mark of a professional who's done this for years. You've done this for years, and I have experienced yanderes for a few months, so... I don't know, I think we're about even. What do you think, officer dude? Only the slightest tremble of their pen, hovering inches above the yellow notepad, gives away the effect that the grisly scene in the alleyway had on them. Oh dear. Hi, I'm Officer Gabriel. I just wanted to grab your statement on what took place tonight, if that's all right with you. You can barely speak. A souvenir left over from all the screaming you did. Of course. Okay, we appreciate your cooperation. They moved me a little bit more. And they click their pen. So, first things first. Can you tell me about the man who assaulted you and your date in the alleyway? Okay, we're just getting into it immediately. You swallow thickly and tug the blanket around your shoulders, trying to keep your entire body from shuddering as you relive the memory. Alleyway, recounting of the assault and homicide, 9:30 p.m. His shrill laughter assaults your ears, delighted and happy, almost childlike in its glee. Hi. Oh, did you see the look on his face? He looks so fucking dumb. Man, I wish I could have captured that in 4K. The man sighs blissfully, euphoric almost, as he tilts his head back, face illuminated by the moonlight, and whispers, I hope you like this as much as I do. Before losing himself in another fit of laughter while you stand there trying to process what just happened. You peer down at your hands, vision blurring as if to shield yourself from the horror. Blood trickles between your open fingers, a woozy feeling thumping in your chest, sending a fresh wave of nausea rolling through you. You clamp those same hands over your mouth in an effort to keep you from throwing up, because you hate throwing up. But it doesn't work. Instead, you end up half collapsing into one of the many trash cans dappling the back alleyway and knock it over before vomiting all over the fallen pile of rubbish. Tears squeeze through your scrunched eyelids like juice forced out of a lemon. How did this happen? One moment, you were on a perfectly normal outing with your Hinder date, and now... the memory of a metal bat slicing through the air and crunching through bone, cracking his head open like an egg, sends bile up your throat once more. Ugh. God. Oh God. He was alive just a minute ago. He took you out for dinner? Expensive? Fancy? You look at the reminders of that dinner, now lying in a mix of stomach acid. What a waste of good food. Your intrusive thoughts cut through everything else, inappropriate and unwelcome. You beat them back violently. You just watched a man die. How could you think of something like that at a time like this? Well, they're intrusive thoughts for a reason. Although, if I just watched someone die, I imagine that I would probably be thinking about everything and anything but the fact that a man just died in front of me. You scrub your mouth clean and your eyes flicker towards the silhouette standing over the fresh corpse, bat resting over his shoulder as they nudge your date's hand with the toe of his sneaker. Another confirmation. They're dead. Not such a big shot now, are you, buddy? Hi. Another giggle. It scrapes against your nerves, setting you on edge. Hi. Hello. Then? You doing all right over there, Cupcake? That's a new nickname. He's referring to you, not the body. You open your mouth, close it, and then open it again. You're so scared your voice refuses to cooperate. Sorry, I know I kind of made a mess. Hope it doesn't bother you too much, but at least he's out of the way now, eh? Huh? The man stretches his arms over his head, arching like a sunbathing cat, enjoying the comforts of a lazy Sunday. Every movement appears slow and deliberate. No, touchy. Stay back there. You stay there. I stay here, you stay there. Almost as if he's trying to convince you he's not a threat with his carefree attitude and loose limbs, ready to strike as soon as you make any sudden movements or sounds. Yeah, I'm good. You can keep your zombie apocalypse bat over there. I'm quite good. You're not fooled, and you won't be lulled into answering his sick little questions. Resolute, you keep your mouth shut and your eyes trained for an opportunity to escape despite the wavering odds. Cupcake, you still with me? You didn't answer my question. When you remain silent, he forgoes the body and closes the distance between you two in 3 easy strides before lowering himself into a crouch to meet your gaze. Hi, what's up? I'm Althemia, nice to meet you. Your name, Mr. Yandere, sir? You're half tempted to jab your fingers into his eye sockets, but you refrain. I mean, if we kiss him, we might be able to escape. That worked with Adam. Nothing good ever comes from half-baked attempts at escape. I don't know, man. We kissed Adam and we escaped. Not the talkative type, huh? Not in this situation, no. He softly boops your nose with the tip of his bloody bat when you refuse to answer, rusted nails sticking out of the thing at haphazard angles, all crooked and wrong. What would it feel like, having them drill into your head? You shudder at the thought. Ugh, don't touch me with that thing. If you don't give him the slip, you're likely to find out. I don't want to find out. That thing's made for zombie apocalypse, not ghosty girls. Not that I mind, as long as you're in the present with me, that's all that matters. Okay. You don't even have to talk on our future date. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Date? Did you say date? The sound that leaves your throat is scratchy and jagged around the edges. You never take your eyes off of his crude bat. Date? What the fuck is he talking about? The man smiles in response to your confusion, all bright white teeth and borderline flirtation. Of course, we matched on Hinder over a week ago. starting to think hinder is more of a hindrance. When you stare at him deadpan, he continues on, rubbing the back of his neck. We started talking last Saturday, and I felt we had a deep connection. So I tried reaching out to you about setting up a date, but you never responded, so I took the liberty of approaching you in person. So, let me get this straight, Mr. Yandere. You decided to meet me in person. So, you see I'm on a date with another potential match. So you kill him? Yeah, that sounds like normal Yandere shenanigans. Why am I surprised? Don't you remember me? You try to place him, studying his earnest face with a weary eye. But all your previous matches blurred together in a haze of right swipes curated on a lonely Saturday night curled up on the couch. Not to mention, you don't keep tabs on the people you aren't interested in. He frowns, almost pouting as he registers the implications of your blank expression. Nothing? Nothing at all? Sorry. Not a damn clue. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, just a bit. But I guess... He leans forward, so close that the tips of your noses touch. Oh, no. Hi. You're popping my bubble. You'll remember me now, won't you? I don't think I have a choice. And then he leans forward and kisses your cheek as he presses something small into the palm of your hand, curling your fingers around it. A slip of paper. Don't be late. It's the last thing he says before leaving you trembling on the ground, lost in a daze of confusion with the warm imprint of his lips on your skin. Don't be late to what? Bronson Street, 10:30 p.m. Officer Gabriel appears sympathetic as they scribble down your official statement. When they're finished, they look back up at you, eyes soft. Do you still have the note on you? Yeah, but... What am I not supposed to be late for? You nod and withdraw the little heart-shaped sticky note out of your pocket before handing it over to them. Gabriel frowns, taking in the smudged ink and elegant cursive handwriting, just as dumbfounded as you were when you read it the first go-around, trying to find a reason within the madness. Spoiler alert, there is none. Oh yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know if that's really a spoiler if you guys know the history of my channel and me playing Yandere games. Yeah. There is never a method to the madness, but there is probably a psychological thought process of thinking about it, but we're getting off topic. No single conversation with a stranger should ever lead to something like this. You clench your teeth so hard they start to chatter. Gabriel rests a hand on your shoulder, the gesture meant to convey understanding, despite the fact physical touch repulses you right now. You can still feel the imprint of the stranger's kiss, unwarranted and unwanted, on the arch of your cheek. His desire to possess you conveyed with one simple action. A piece of knowledge that makes you want to crawl out of your skin and scrub it clean underneath a vat of boiling water. Ow. Or at least a scalding hot shower. You fold in on yourself, trying not to hyperventilate. Yeah, you know, I think if this was a true story, this would definitely top the whole things on that you hear on Facebook and all those other apps about Tinder dates gone horribly wrong. I think this will definitely be the winner. Oh, I'm sorry, Hinder dates, because the app has become a hindrance to my health. Whatever your newfound stalker deluded himself with, you don't care. You just hope to never see him again. Otherwise, you'll find a way to take his bat and use it against him if you can help it. There's a squeezing sensation on your shoulder, and you look up to find that Gabriel is looking down at you expectantly, as if they asked you a question. Whoops. Sorry, Could you repeat that? I was... sorry. Gabriel drops their hand, arm falling to their side. No apology necessary. You've gone through a lot. I just wanted to know if you needed a ride home. Their eyes scan the parking lot. Unless you want to call someone to pick you up. No. A ride would be great. Thank you. Gabriel smiles. This one without reservation. Of course. You can get up to follow Gabriel to their car, when the sensation of being watched causes your legs to buckle. Who there? Who's there? Who's watching me? I watch you back. I watch you back. You almost trip over yourself and whip around. Your eyes search through the darkness, catching sight of a figure standing atop one of the nearby apartment buildings. Fear running its talons down your back. But when you blink, the figure disappears, and you wonder if you imagined the whole ordeal. Hey, are you coming? Oh. Yeah. Gabriel stands next to their patrol car, and the passenger door open and waiting for you. Yeah, I just thought I saw something. You take one last look, steeling yourself for the figure to pop up again. But they don't. Or maybe they were never there to begin with. But still. The words the man left on the heart-shaped sticky note haunt you. Yeah, what was on the heart-shaped sticky note? Because I would like to know what I'm not supposed to be late for. And they're ingrained in your mind. Next Saturday, I'll pick you up at 8:30 p.m. Don't be late. XOXO, Max. Well, Max, that's definitely one way to... I don't think I can be late if you're picking me up at my place. I kind of live there, you know? Bronson Street, rooftop, 10:30 p.m. Max peers over the lip of the rooftop, taking in the swirling red and blue lights below. Police officers flock. You were up there. You watching me. Police officers flock the alley, a few apartments over, taking pictures of the corpse and directing passerbys away from the scene of the crime. A beautiful disaster Max created on impulse. All because he couldn't help but be inspired by you. He always liked art, painting canvases with vibrant splashes of color that stood out to the eye, drawing attention to those who appreciated the work. He made a canvas out of that man's body and gave it to you as a present. You ever heard of flowers, Max? You know, flowers or chocolates or a stuffed bear? No? Okay. Do you like it? Can't say I do. A stuffed bear would have been a lot nicer just than a dead body. He's almost certain you do, though he feels a bit guilty about getting his work all over you. But it was all in the name of love. And besides, that man clearly wasn't worth your time, and Max wanted to give you something to show how special you are to him. Otherwise, he might come off as a man lacking sincerity. And he's nothing if not sincere about his feelings. Oh dear. So he thought about bringing you things like chocolates and flowers, but figured those were over the top and a bit cliche in the grand scheme of things. What about a stuffed bear? You ever think about a stuffed bear, Max? No. What he needed was something revolutionary. The artist in him said as much. It wasn't until he followed you around on your night on the town with that man that inspiration struck. Not to mention, that man... What was his name again? Logan? Jeremy? Jared? Ah, who cares? He's going with Jared because he can't be bothered to remember. Because fuck Jared and his cheating scumbag agenda. That man led you on. He deserved what became of him. Max angrily palms the wedding ring in his pocket and brings the band out into the light, digging his nails into the loving inscription of "Forever Yours" on the inside of the band. Max, is that wedding ring for me? Cause, we skipped a few steps. We skipped dinner, we skipped, dating, we skipped the whole, unless we just went through a dating montage and I wasn't a part of it, I think we skipped a lot of steps there. Talk about the lowest of the low. And you don't deserve that. You don't deserve any of that because you deserve the best. And if you can't see that, then Max will make sure that you do. Even if he needs to paint this entire city red to make you see it. Hey, we reached Yandere. That face is gonna haunt me in my dreams. So this was Close to Obsession, which is a game that was made in 72 hours, which if you ask me, is pretty fucking impressive. And the fact that this game was it definitely drew me in with the instant, oh, we're being talked to by a police officer. Oh, we're sitting in the back of an ambulance with a blanket. Oh, things happened already. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm guessing Jared wore glasses. Poor Jared. Poor Jared had to meet Max. Had to meet me, who has a habit of running into yanderes. If you excuse me, I'm going to make sure I don't have any dating apps ever in my future. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. And if you are curious about more works by Unknown Hermit, I will post a link down below of me playing Unknown Hermit's main game, You and Him. In the future, hopefully we will play Vile Strangers. I don't know how long Vile Strangers is, so I don't know if I'll be streaming that or if I will record it like I did with this video and post it to YouTube. But either way, thank you all for watching. Bye. Love y'all.